If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, $125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. $125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and you get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed, and y'all shall lead them to buy our merch. Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener.
Merch.
Yes, dear listener. We are listening
Avenged
to another
Sevenfold is up
Avenged
next.
Sevenfold.
Bat Country.
Yeah, this has been one of this was like one of the seminal bands for Vin and Sori. When we first started doing stuff, the A7X fans were like, we did a 5-day straight thing one time because they went so crazy in the comment section. Do this song. So here we go. Avenged Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold.
Bat Country.
Bat Country. The lyrics will be on the screen, inshallah. So that's good. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready.
Are you ready?
Shout out to DJ Nick. Don't forget he has some dental bills that he needs some assistance with. If anybody is able to help out, this is his PayPal information.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do this shit. Avenged Sevenfold, Bat Country.
Makes a beast out of himself. Gets rid of the pain of being a man. Singing deadly
Okay, there was a movie which now Mike is saying he read it as a book, so it was probably an adapted movie. But there's this movie called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. And it was a huge movie, at least when it came out. I just remember summer HBO was we're gonna get Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And they did a they did like HBO used to do these like behind the scenes interviews with the guys or whatever, and there was this one particular scene where the guy was like digging into the toilet, but it was full of fecal matter. I guess he was like looking for drugs or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
And you know how I am with that shit. So I was like, yo, that's nasty as hell, bro. But, Mr. Man was watching, my stepdad was watching it. And it was a rated R movie. Shout out to J Don 6'4". Gang, gang, gang. Yeah, so Mr. Man was watching. He's like, hey, come here, Vin. I think he was a little, like, not in his regular mind. Because we were not allowed to watch rated R movies, especially on HBO and Cinemax. He's like, hey, come on, I'll sit on the couch next here and watch this show with me, huh? So I'm like, holy shit, it's a rated R movie? Mom's not home? Hell yeah, nigga, let's do this shit, nigga. So I went down to, like, watch it with him. And, some of the lines, I remember some of the lines in this song.
What?
Bro. Yeah. Like the first line, I'm pretty sure that first line and the last line were in that show. He makes a beast out of himself, get rid of the pain of being a man. And then in the last line, it wasn't the main character. Too weird to live, but much too rare to die was some guy toward the end of the movie. I don't know really much of the movie. I was busy like waiting for that toilet scene, you know what I'm saying? But basically the guy was like he was like a drug addict, like massive, like crazy drug addict. So yeah. So go ahead.
That's what I was guessing the song was about, was an addict, just by some of the things that it was saying. Can't you help me as I'm starting to burn all alone? Too many doses and I'm starting to get an attraction. My confidence is leaving me on my own, all alone. No one can save me. You know I don't want the attention. It just made me think of some of the people that we've known over the years that had, like, some of them were just in the throes of the addiction. And,
yeah.
Okay, so this song is based off that movie?
It has, well, I don't know. I mean, they call the thing Backcountry. I don't understand how that relates to the movie. All I know is I remember the first line. You know how my memory is. I remember the first line.
Was Johnny Depp in that rated R film?
No. It was the guy from Black Hawk Down, Grimes.
Okay.
Whoever played Grimes on Black Hawk Down, that was the guy in the movie. Nobody's gonna know who that is. He also played in Star Wars. He was the one that said, "You are supposed to be Ewan McGregor." I think. Hold on, let me check. Now I gotta check. My Ewan McGregor. Is that how you call him? What's the guy's name?
I have no idea. Okay. So, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. In the film adaptation.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. That's his name.
Was this it?
Yeah. Johnny Depp was in that?
Apparently, yeah. Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro.
Okay, so it wasn't. So then it wasn't Ewan McGregor in there.
Was it funny?
Well, no, actually, no. It is. Look right there. Fear and Loathing in upstate Glasgow.
Glasgow?
All right, go ahead. Talk.
It was kind of funny.
I'm spending too much.
It was supposed to be like a comedy.
I don't know. I'm spending too much time on this. Go ahead.
Okay,
what do you
so
think?
yeah, I thought that this had to do with, with somebody that was getting into the throes of drugs.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
And is that what you thought?
Ewan McGregor is in Train Spotting. But go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I already did. I think that the song's about somebody that was on drugs.
Okay, I agree with you. Which works very well with a rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people coming through on a Friday night for the big homie DJ Nick. We appreciate you. DJ Nick, you snagged 81 viewers, bitch. Good job, bro. Shout out to DJ Nick. Good song selection, dude.
He says, as I adjust to my new sights, the rarely tired lights will take me to new heights. My hand is on the trigger. I'm ready to ignite. Tomorrow might not make it, but everything's all right. Mental fiction, follow me. Show me what it's like to be set free. Jesus.
So the book is about one long drug trip, pretty much. It's just like one long extended like drug trip, but it wasn't like they were smoking weed all day. Like it was like some like drug shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if it was heroin, and I didn't really know what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I didn't really. You know, but Mr. Man was like he was in a chill state of mind at the time, so he's like, yeah, come and watch it, whatever. And my mom came home like as the credits were going, and he's like, yo, get out. And I was like, yeah. So I saw a dish, and I said, hey, Uncle Robert, I'm gonna take this dish out for you. I was like, is it the dish you wanted me to wash? He was like, absolutely.
Oh my gosh!
I escaped because she would have took his head. She would have took his head for letting me watch that show. All the shit we were exposed to down there at the time, my mom was like, that was the fucking line, man. No rated R movies from HBO. That was the line. Like, I had just come back. Like, I'm not going to talk about that. This is not going to be helpful for me later. Yeah, but anyway, shout out to the homie. I appreciate you for letting me watch that movie. Shout out to Jay. Jay's coming back. Childhood can be wild. Childhood can be wild. I agree. I adjust to new sights. The rarely tired lights will take me to new heights. My hand is on a trigger. I'm ready to ignite. Tomorrow might not make, but I might not make it, but everything's all right.
Jesus.
Mental fiction, follow me. Show me what it's like to be set free.
See?
And then it says here, but like that first line is crazy though. He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man. And that line is...
That is a scary line.
Well, but it kind of talks about what we were talking about earlier when people constantly make dichotomies between nature and human beings as if there's something about us that's separate from nature and separate from the animal kingdom. Here it is again. He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man. Well, wait a second. I thought we were just beasts. I thought that's all. I thought that's all we were.
Yeah.
You know, you're just a evolved chimp from whatever. So, what is this? So then, what is the burden of being a man then? Like, if you're just an evolved animal, note that I said just, and that's all you are. Yeah. Then where is this extra burden of being a man? And the next question is, this guy. So I was going to say the movie, but this guy actually wrote a book. Obviously, the book resonated with a bunch of people. And this line, I'm assuming, is in the book. Why does that resonate with people so much? I understand the mindset now, especially, I'm older and we did ministry with folks with drug addiction, and they do become animalistic.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they become animals because you know how I am about dehumanization and how important that is. But it makes you animalistic. But
honestly,
go ahead.
I have a lot of love for the people that we worked with, but I just...
Yeah, you did.
When you say that it makes them like a beast, to be honest with you, almost worse than that, because a lot of them will sacrifice their kids.
Right.
And animals don't even do that. Animals protect their kids, and you know what I mean. Like there are some animals that that's part of their nature. If they abandon them right away,
but they don't do it for recreation.
Right, and that's according to their species. That's not like we as humans are meant to be with our young and raise our young. We are mammals.
Correct. Right, we're mammals, correct.
So
yeah.
they, in that instance, like a lot of them, it's terrible.
But again, the ability to self-reflect is simply just a gift given to us by evolution. If we say that the universe is empty, so again, none of that matters. You're just nature.
Yeah, I
but,
see what
but
you're
my
saying.
thing is, I don't believe that. I don't believe people believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's. You find out what people believe when they slip up. Mm-hmm. In normal conversation, or like all of us know that first line is universal. Mm-hmm. We all know what the person means by that. We all know that there's something else about human beings that are not. We are something else, and I think to deny that, the metaphysical aspect of we talk about the many problems with materialism. I was talking to a so-called, I say so-called because I don't know how to say this, but I said, hey man, how do you think we booted up consciousness from dust and gas, energy and momentum? How do you think that happened? And he was starting off with this, but I give credit to the homie because like as we were talking, he's like, yeah, dude, that's a serious problem. I'm like, yeah. And then on top of that, how do you get qualia from that? Like chocolate tasting exactly like chocolate. Well, we have taste buds, yeah, but can neurologists map out the neuronic pattern that gets us the taste of chocolate? No, they don't even know why. So I just think materialism has so many flaws that are scientifically proven, but also intuitively disproven. Mm-hmm. Like nobody intuitively believes that they're just an animal.
Yeah. You
don't have to accept the Christian framework either. Kastrup doesn't. Hoffman doesn't. Mm-hmm. The guy I was listening to earlier doesn't. Caetanya, I think his name. Like you don't have but they're so afraid of letting go of materialism because if they think they let go of materialism, they automatically have to be theists, which I don't think it necessitates theism,
right,
but it definitely creates an alternate reality where you couldn't mock at theism. I mean, Bernardo Kastrup's mind at large, to me, is just another word for God. And the way people talk modernly now in the universe did this, the universe did that. Mm-hmm. Stop. Mm-hmm. Like that's a bad remix of just saying God. So, but that first line is crazy to me because.
Shout out to Blair.
Here we are in this
160 days. Good for you.
Here we are in this world, and we found ways to assort chemicals in such a way as to get us these experiences. But the back end of those experiences is that it almost pushes entropy. It almost increases entropy and then devolves or pushes back certain principles of evolution, and you see it kind of like in a person at the same time.
Wow.
When you think about the heroin makeover or the meth makeover
that's
people
the
talk
one.
about, that's where entropy is like accelerated and then evolution is decelerated simultaneously in one being, so that you have this person who's 10, 20 years older than they're supposed to be and more animal than human. And I think to myself, especially now as a person who doesn't believe that the material world is actually an independent ontological reality, what that signifies about us and who we are is very, very interesting. Like the dial in human nature being set to self-destruction is massively tragic, but to me, it's probably the most provable fact in the world, I think, probably. But like people are willing to like sacrifice anything and everything for fleeting moments of euphoria.
Yeah.
So it's like what? And then using terms like high and things like that. Like you're trying to ascend to something.
Yeah.
But you're taking a path that's actually devolving you and speeding up. It's just human. The whole story of human beings, especially in the Western world, is such a It's an amazing, unbelievable story. And, like, all you have to do is take one aspect of human nature. I guess this guy wrote this story, and it obviously resonated with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just blown away by human beings and our ability to do that. Now, what's going on with this Blair person?
Blair was an alcoholic and is 160 days sober.
No way! Hey! All right. Oh, Blair, shout out to you, bro, honestly, or sis, whoever you are. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. Well done. 160 days. Stay with it, man. Stay with it, and please keep us updated. I really appreciate that.
Yep. Yeah, so overall the song was fun. It was upbeat. It had a good riff to it.
What an inspiration, huh? Thank you for sharing that, Blair. You can do it too, dear listener.
Yep.
You know, what do they say? 1 day at a time. And if 1 day at a time is too much, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second
That's
at a
the way
time.
to do it.
One Vin and Sori commercial at a time. Seriously, you take a chunk, it'll take a half hour of your day.
Yeah. Well, not our commercial. Our commercial's only 2 minutes.
Yeah, but congrats to Blair. I really like this song. I really, really like this song.
Yeah, it had a good sound to it.
That sounded familiar to me. That little. You know, a lot of people were dissing on the homie. Not in the comment section, but they're saying Avenged Sevenfold is in sync with guitars.
What? Really?
Yeah, I think it's because the guy's a good-looking guy. He's a handsome guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's not his fault that he's a good-looking guy. What the hell? It's ridiculous. Okay, he's handsome. Oh my God, that makes him the worst person in the world.
Well, now I'm gonna see the homie. Which we're here?
The singer, yeah.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all pretty attractive guys.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, 9.85. 9.85. I had it at 9.75, and then the homie Blair pushed it up a point. I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna match you.
Really?
I'll match you on that score. Yep. I liked this one.
Shout out to McBreeze. McBreeze called me sir. What's going on, McBreeze? All right, we got one more song for you beautiful people. One more song, dear listener. We are on the way. DJ Nick is hitting us with the boom, bap, 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 bap.
Green Day is up
Drink
next.
too much coffee today?
You have so much